Well, I know it's been hinted that Cache is being reworked pretty soon, and Cache is my favourite map, so I would like to see it reworked, but also Mirage has had a few tweaks with it recently, and I would like to see it, maybe the whole map, done something too.
Probably Nuke. It's like, I really don't like that map.
CS Office. Yeah. Bring that back into the competitive map pool. Be really interesting.
We do a Mirage because it's a good map, but it gets quite repetitive. Not new things that the in-game leaders can do. Like if they reworked it, they could change up their styles and just ultimately find new things about the map.
Cache. I don't like Cache. My team don't like Cache.
I don't think there's a map that I would say that needs reworked. I'm hoping that they don't rework Mirage because I love Mirage.
Nuke has been inherently flawed for some time now. And I'm not sure if it's a map that can be fixed because of the minimap, but if there's a way they can build some kind of multi-layered minimap for the two different levels, if that could be built into the game, I think that would really improve that map as a whole.
I would say Mirage, because Mirage is a map that could do with a few texture redos. And also it's one of the more, it's quite been played out. Everyone thought it's very static as a map. Although I would say Train as well. I think more Train, yes. Train definitely needs a redo because it's pretty much played out the same way since about 4-ish years now, since the last redo.
No, I think everything's good right now, but if I had to pick one, I would think maybe Cache. It seems a bit outdated.
They recently reworked Inferno, but I still feel like there's some issues with balancing on it that I feel like they really need to take another look at it.
I want Mirage to be reworked because it's just got so much clutter on it right now. I know that they recently updated it to remove some of that, but there's still some things they could really improve that I think would increase the gameplay.
Probably Cache. I know like it's like the go-to pug map, and I feel like the meta is pretty stale and it needs to be changed pretty drastically.
Cache is probably the oldest in the map pool at the moment, so maybe if they got the original map creators to on board with Valve again and just gave it a bit of a facelift and maybe a couple of key changes which could change the meta again, that could be quite useful.
I'd say Cache is probably the most unbalanced because it's just so heavily CT, like with the rotations and everything that can happen. Like T's don't have much of an option. If they get caught in A main, they're going to die. So they have no outs or any way through it.
I play Cache a lot. It's gotten boring now. It's the same thing over and over. The map needs a redo, but yeah, Cache.
Cache. I think the map is very flat, very bland. There's not much to do as a CT. It might seem strange, but every push you do on CT side Cache I think is gimmicky. So like a counter boost or a squeaky push. They're not like real things you can do, they're more like a gimmick you can pull out every few rounds. And I think that's not something that's really good for CS overall.
I think instead of redoing maps, they need to add a new one to add some more diversity to the maps. Because everyone has maps they like and dislike, and just changing them doesn't really add or take away that much to the map pool. So I think a new map is needed, probably.